Honor Guards by the Philippine National Police, Bureau of Fire Protection, and the Bureau of Jail Management and Penology. This time, the entrance of the colors. The City Mayor, Honorable Wilfredo Rex C. Oliva. Vice Mayor, Honorable Exil S. Limawat. The Chief of Police, Police Lieutenant Colonel Ralph Jameson V. Oida, and Deputy Chief of Police, Police Major Margarito Manaog. The members of the Sangguniang Paglunsod, members of the Knights of Rizal, Sangguniang Paglunsod members, the City Administrator, Attorney Maharlika Ramon Siwa Farina II. With guest speaker Dr. Danilo M. Herona, the Bureau of Fire Protection, and Jail Inspector Attorney Rodolfo L. Sosa Jr. Let us have the pride as we join together for the flag raising with the Philippine National Police for the entrance of the national color or the Philippine flag that symbolizes the justice, courage, truthfulness, and bravery of our Filipino. Our flag raising will be headed, of course, by our City Mayor, Honorable Wilfredo Rex C. Oliva, with Police Lieutenant Colonel Ralph Jason V. Oida, OIC, Philippine National Police, Iriga City. The Iriga Quran will sing the Philippine National Anthem.
The 21 gun salute. Exit of the colors.
Thank you. Thank you, Ma'am Jinky and Sir Peter of the DepEd. Our guest of honor, Dr. Danilo Herona. As I can still recall, our last meeting was during the incumbency of the great Governor of Camarines Sur. I am referring to the great man, Luis R. Villafuerte. Ang ganyan yan, araw palanggan ang itsura mo. Our DILG friends, we have here the Chief of Police of the City of Iriga, Colonel Ralph Jason Novella, with his deputy, Major Bong Manao, from the Bureau of Fire Protection, Major Gary Francisco, and from the Bureau of Jail Management and Penology, Attorney Rudy Versosa Jr., DepEd family, headed by Schools Division Superintendent Danilo Despi, the various non-government and people's organizations. President explosion and surplus of knowledge and information. The irony is, the more information we humans have, the less we know of how we will cope with the challenges of the contemporary world. When the pandemic struck, our lives got stuck for more than a year. The West was able to come out with vaccine tested in laboratories in just 6 months and hurriedly administered all over the world. There was a slowdown in the infection, yet COVID-19 is still here and thousands more are dying. That is why we shall be pursuing the establishment of a community college as we have promised. We shall draw inspiration of the life of Rizal on what we hope to develop in our people. Rizal was a scientist. There are many insect species named after him because of his interest in etymology. So we will give emphasis on science and research. Rizal was a sportsman. So we are now pursuing our plan of putting up a sports academy, if only to relive the glory days of Iriga, when two of our Kabanwaan put the Philippines in the sports history. I am referring, of course, to Inaro Saavedra and Juan Taduran, both decathlon champions from 1915 to the early 1920s. Rizal was a creative powerhouse. He drew the first cartoon. He wrote 2 novels, which as of now are unparalleled with how it captured our colonial experience. We shall continue to support creativity and artistic works until we shall have produced another national artist. What I am actually driving at is, we will continue to develop our human resource, our people, the first and true wealth of our city. We are honored with the presence of our esteemed guest speaker, Dr. Danilo Herona, who himself by his works and writings has been sharing his talent and time in showing us the importance of learning and appreciating the past. Diyos mabalos po, Doc Danny.
Sir Rex Oliva, our City Mayor, thank you very much. Palakpakan po natin ang ating City Mayor.
Thank you very much. Yes, he has a doctorate in philosophy, but he doesn't want to be called as such. He could understandably be expected to wear his head brown high, but he doesn't. He remains grounded. In fact, many of his books are histories of Bicol towns and places, including our own, showing us he remembers and values
his own roots.
Thank you very much po. Thank you very much, Frank. Diyos maray na ay po sa Indo. Si Mayor Rex po ay na kayo magkaiba-iba kayan way back. And he asked me right now, what is the secret of my youth? You go back to history, you'll be young. So the irony of the journal, the historian, sabi ni Frank, I have spent my whole life doing research. I did my doctorate in history, and I did much of my work in Spain, Italy, and in Portugal because of my work on Magellan. Almost 10 years of reading the original documents in the archives of Seville, Vicenza, Lisbon, and so we gathered a lot of manuscripts, and therefore we changed what we know about Magellan. I know Magellan like a brother. Aram kong pirasin na yung girlfriend niya, pirasin ang akit niya sa luwas. Pero ano ang height niya, ano ang itsura niya. I've been to his home, I've been to the palace where he worked for some time. So essentially, yan po ang trabaho ng historian. Masakitin pong adalan, ang mga sinusulat, kasulatan po yung 1500s, it looks like Arabic. So you have to study the language, you have to study how it is written. So essentially, kaya dikit-dikit po sa Kinaban ang nag-specialize sa trabaho ni Magellan. And for that reason, Spain acknowledged my work. So inimbitara ako one time kang pag-meet kami kang adik kang Spain, kang Admiral kang Spanish Navy, kang Secretary General kang UNESCO, because after pagmasing ng mga, they were happy about the work about Filipino on Ferdinand Magellan's great hero nila. But anyway, bago po kaya, sabi ko pa nga ang specialization mo po, ang mga historian, gawin niya grupo ng specialization. Which is better, Rizal or Bonifacio? Yan po ang perming issue ninapot sa to. Si Sen dapat na national hero, Bonifacio or Rizal? We have to ignore that only because, well, we don't really care so much about these issues on nationalism. But what made that issue come up is because we have not really understood Bonifacio and Rizal. Kuminsan pinapaglaban tapos si Tigarmay Bulang, si Bonifacio or si Rizal. But they have their own contributions. Take for example the case of Andres Bonifacio. Andres Bonifacio provides a blueprint for independence, kalayaan, independence. So Bonifacio is interested in separation from Spain. And therefore, people look down on Bonifacio and say, oh, si Bonifacio, tanga yan, walang pinag-aralan yan, kaya revolution lang. Alam niya lang, matay. But that's not actually, that's unfair to Bonifacio. The point is that Bonifacio, it was an era of developing ideas. And for Bonifacio, it was the idea of change by way of revolution. And that's the only goal of Bonifacio. Revolution to secure independence. But Rizal has a different layer of understanding. Rizal, of course we understand that Rizal is a very, very educated man. And therefore he looks at this phenomenon of independence not simply as a matter of getting hold of a country's power, but also defining the course of that country. Therefore, Rizal is interested in coming up with a blueprint for nation building. Do not be ashamed of who you are. That is one of the messages of Rizal, the blueprint of his nationalism.
Katapatan ko kahit ang puso ko'y nalulumbay, mananatili ikaw pa rin. Wag siyang pag-ibig ko, asahan mo. Ikaw lamang
divine weather that we are experiencing today, and probably tuloy-tuloy na until tomorrow as we celebrate the New Year until tomorrow. Anyway po, sa ating kababaihang Rizalista, sa mga mason na nandito, sa pamumuna ni Worshipful Master Edward Ken Ampungan, nakita ko rin dyan si mason, kapatid ni Mayor Ungik Uliba, saan si Ungik? Mga guro, mga mag-aaral, mga Girl Scouts, mga Rizalista, Nice of Rizal, mga Girls and Boy Scouts of the Philippines, nandito, palakpakan natin, mga batang-bata, ang agang gumising. Sa ating Iriga City Private Schools Association, si Ma'am Terry Nadal, presented by our President. Sa lahat po, hindi ko na iisa-isahin, isang pinagpipitagang umaga po. Magandang umaga sa ating lahat.
Our first offeror is the office of the city mayor, headed of course by our mayor, Honorable Wilfredo Rex C. Oliva. The office of the city vice mayor and Sangguniang Pangungsod of Iriga is headed by Honorable Edsir S. Dimewan, the city vice mayor. With him are the Sangguniang Pangungsod of Iriga City.
The Knights of Rizal and Kababaihang Rizalista, Iriga City Chapter. Head, Sir Francisco V. Piñones Jr., Chapter Commander.
Will be followed by the Julian Ocampo Memorial Lodge 146 free and accepted Masons of the Philippines, headed by Mr. Ken Ampungan, Worshipful Master. And President Mr. Julio Victor Marlo Sigera.
We have the City Architect's Office, headed by Architect Jake Alvaro, the City Architect.
City Architect's Office, headed by Architect Jake Alvaro.
The City Architect.
City Architect.
At this juncture, we would like also to acknowledge the General Service Office, care of Engineer Edie Del Monte.